What are these idiots doing that gets them 150 to 1,000,000 views on one video? I've been obsessively watching the YouTube gurus, watching every video, studying, taking notes, and I've narrowed down what they have to teach to 3 things. Over the course of literally thousands of hours of watched videos, I've been able to narrow things down and whittle down their teachings to 3 big things. 3 big things that I know I'm not doing right, and I don't think you're doing right either. 3 things that are going to help you get more views, get more subscribers, and hopefully start getting the success that you and I both deserve. All 3 of these things are interrelated, and they're all vitally important to each other. They can work standalone if you master one, but not the other 2. But if you use all 3, I firmly believe this is going to make a huge difference in your viewership and your subscribers. It may just be the key to getting your monetization. I'm hoping it's the key to mine as well. So how does everybody find you? Now, I'm not talking about the algorithm. I'm talking about your subscribers, the people who actually love your videos, who love you, and the people that are going to help you grow your channel. These are your people. These are the most important people to you. They should be the most important people to you. You want them to be as active as they can. You want them to help contribute to the channel. You want them to be part of your success. But how do they know when and where to find you? Obviously, the where is YouTube. They know your channel. But when do you post? Do you post sometimes on Monday and sometimes on Friday and just kind of whenever I get around to it? Because that's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them from finding you, and it ultimately hurts your channel. So that's why my first tip is going to be consistency. Is this going to change the world? Absolutely not. If you start posting every Wednesday at 5 p.m., is that going to triple your subscriber count? No, not initially. It's definitely not. I'm not going to lie to you about that. However, I want you to think about, and this is something you should do on a regular basis, put yourself in your subscriber's shoes. All the YouTubers, all the big successful ones, they post consistently. Same time of day, the same day of the week. If you post once a week, pick a day, doesn't matter what day, doesn't matter what time, but you want your subscribers to know when you have a new video coming out. They should know, oh, hey, today's Wednesday. It's great. When I go home, I can watch a video from my favorite YouTuber. It should be something that they look forward to. And the only way that they can do that is if you consistently put out the videos. And one of the easiest ways to be consistent with your videos is by batching. It's something I've talked about before, but if you don't know what batching is when you make a batch of videos. Now, that doesn't mean that you sit down and you do the whole process start to finish and you have 10 videos made. Batching is sit down and do your writing for 3 videos, 5 videos. I recommend 5, but if that's too much for you, try 3. And you come up with an idea for 3 and you script 3 videos. Then when you have time, you record those 3 videos. And then again, when you have time, you edit those 3 videos. And then you post them. Now, you don't post them all on the same day. You post them and you schedule it. And so Wednesday at 5 o'clock is going to be our day. So you schedule those videos to come out every Wednesday for the next 3 Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. I already mentioned the second of my 3 steps when I was talking about batching the videos. And this is arguably the most important step. Honestly, steps 2 and 3 are kind of interchangeable as far as which one is most important, and the argument could go either way. But number 2 is going to be your thumbnail and your title. Now, this could very easily be the single most important thing, and now some of the YouTube experts say this is the most important thing. Some of the YouTube experts say the 3rd step that I'm going to give you is the most important thing. But honestly, I think they're both equally as important. They both go hand in hand. Title and thumbnail. The reason this is so important is because how do you pick what video you're going to watch? If I'm not subscribed to your channel, what is going to catch my attention? What is going to make me check out your video? And that's going to be your title and your thumbnail. When I'm sitting there scrolling through YouTube looking for something to watch, the thumbnail is what catches my eye. And if I see a thumbnail that I think is kind of cool, I check out the title. Or I check out the titles and I look at the thumbnails. Either way, back and forth, one is not greater than the other, but they're both vitally important. If you don't have a good thumbnail that catches someone's eye, why are they going to click on it? If your title doesn't make me need to watch your video, why am I going to click on it? If it's too vague, or if it's kind of cutesy, or if you're just trying to be funny about something, why is somebody going to click on that video? Here's one of the most important hacks or tips that I'm going to give you ever. Join a community. If you're making YouTube videos, regardless of what your niche is, find a community about making YouTube videos. It doesn't have to be necessarily in the niche that you work in. Just find a community of people who make YouTube videos. And the thumbnail is probably the biggest reason. You can join a community and you can do a poll, or you can ask people for help. Hey, which thumbnail do you like better? you will get so much amazing feedback from people about what they like about it. And they will come up with things that you never thought of. I just did that recently, and somebody told me, oh, well, you should change your purple font to white font. But I liked purple. My stuff is black and purple. I thought it looked great. I was really happy, and I didn't want to change it. But I tried it. And honestly, I think it looks a lot better. I think it's a lot more legible. I think it's more eye-catching. So you know what? Cool. Now I changed my thumbnails. So now going forward, my thumbnails are going to have white font. It just reads a lot better. And I never would have gotten that tip from somebody who knows better if I didn't ask for it. So title. Yes, let's talk about title. Okay, your title has to be eye-catching. It has to be something that's going to make the viewer need to watch this video. It can't be vague. It has to be on the money. It has to express what the video is about, but it has to do it in such a way that it makes people feel like they need to watch it. Because that title and that thumbnail are the hooks that are going to catch the viewer and make them click on that video. And now, speaking of hooks, that is the third and final piece of advice that I'm going to give you. The hook is what's going to catch your viewer. Now, you've already caught them. They already checked out your video. They saw the thumbnail. They read the title. They think it's a great idea. Now they want to know what you have to say. Now they click on the video. You're going to write a really good hook. You're going to write the kind of hook that grabs people and makes them pay so much attention to you that their eyeballs are going to dry out because they refuse to blink because they need to know what you're talking about. The hook is going to be an open-ended question. The hook is going to be a profound statement that's going to grab people's attention, and you're going to do it immediately. You're going to do it within the first 15 seconds. They're going to know not only what the video is about, but they're going to know that they have to keep watching because they need to know what's going on. They need to know the 3 steps that you're talking about. They need to see the conclusion of this video because they need to learn the thing that the hook just said they're going to be taught. If you do it right, people will watch more of your video. And that's really the goal, is not just to get people to click. Yes, views are great. You want people to click on your video, but it's the duration. It's the time that they're there. It's the watch hours that you're going to accumulate. And if your video is 7 minutes long, you want to hook them for 7 minutes. Now, the hook that you said at the beginning is probably not going to be enough to make people sit there and stare at your video for 7 minutes or 15 minutes or however long your video is. You're going to have to lead them with threads. Think about it like little pathways. And each pathway has a small destination. 3 steps. Okay, 3 pathways. You want to lead them from one place to the other. You have to take the viewer's hand, take my hand, and I'm going to walk you step by step through my processes. I'm going to walk you step by step through the 3 things that I'm going to teach you. I'm going to explain to you why these 10 things are the most important things you're ever going to do in your life. Whatever it is that you're teaching, you don't want to give them all the information in the front. You want to spread it out throughout your video, and you want to keep a couple secrets from them, a couple surprises that are going to pop up at them. Surprise! That's going to make them keep watching. So you set that hook, and then you lead them along, and then each hook should lead them to a new hook. And hey, if you thought this was great, now wait till you learn about this one. And speaking about this one, what about this one? And on it's going to go until the end of the video when you give them either a big reveal, or you're going to help them out in some special way, or you're going to finally do that big ending that's going to tell them the one thing that's going to tie all 3 of these things together. That's exactly what I'm going to do in this video, because I gave you the 3 things, but I'm going to give you a bonus thing. And I didn't even mention that at the beginning. So if you made it to the end of the video, you're going to be the only ones that get this bonus. So I hope you're still watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. So I'm trying some new stuff, and I really think this is going to help me out. So here is the last thing that's going to tie all of it together. Practice. And I know you're like, oh, fuck you, that's copping out. No, I'm being serious. I haven't made 60-something videos or 70, I don't even know how many videos. I haven't made them just because I really enjoy making these videos. I've made them because I have to practice. Because I know the first 5, 10, even 50 videos that I made were nowhere near as good as the next 5, 10, 50 videos. I know that this video is not going to be the best video that I ever make, but it should be the best video that I've made thus far. The more that I actually make these videos, the more that I actually learn. My goal has always been to be 1% better on videos. And some, I don't think were better than the one before it. But others, I feel were definitely 2, 3, maybe 5% better than the one before it. And sometimes that's because I watched a video on editing and I learned a couple new tricks. Or maybe it's because I watched a video and it inspired me for something. Or maybe it's just because I had a much better idea or something I was more passionate about and it came across in the video. Either way, every video that I make, it helps me get more comfortable on camera. It helps me work out my style, and it helps introduce me to more people. And I get more likes, I get more comments, and the comments are the most important thing, because when someone interacts with me in the video, not only does it help me, I'm not even talking about helping me with the algorithm and helping grow my channel. I'm talking about it helping me as a creator, and more importantly, as a person, because I'm learning what my audience likes. I'm learning what my subscribers like, and that is invaluable. There is no amount of money that can buy that kind of feedback. When somebody tells me what they like, even what they don't like, when somebody makes a suggestion, I read them, I respond to them, I absolutely adore them, because that is what's going to help this channel and me become better. I will take all the feedback that you guys can give me. So please, like, comment, and subscribe. And then if you would, share this video with somebody who you think would enjoy it. That's it, guys. I'm going to get out of here. As always, catch your first fish, go out and do the thing. Have a great day, everybody. I appreciate and love you all. Thank you.